So today morning we have discussed the basic things like what is AD, what is DNS, what is GPO, what is IIS, and DHCP. These are the definitions where that is fine. Really, what is definition wise, we need to by heart the things. It's not much mandatory, but if you want to know at least once, it's good. Okay. On WDS and WSS shortcuts, we have been checked some of the shortcuts. Okay. And Outlook and all, you need to configure. You need to open the Outlook. Okay, on your laptop, then you open. First time when you log in, it will ask you for a email ID and password. Okay, then you can enter your Gmail. Okay, if it's not, it's already open, you can open the file and go to add account, then you can give your Gmail and password. It will not work by default because they has to allow something. You can give your name, your Gmail ID and password so that it will connect. Okay, there you can check in on any YouTube video how to configure in Outlook, so you will get it. Okay. So in the companies, they will create emails and send emails via Outlook. That is very important. The basic thing, the email writing is needed. Email writing skills are needed. How to reply email, how to send an email. It's also mandatory. Teams. Each and every company has a Teams applications. Yes, you need to know like how you can share your things, how to call others. Where this is the application. Where in the companies, they will use most of the companies will use Teams for communication for internal channel for meetings and all with your managers or team members. They use Teams applications. Is it clear? So that is needed, like how to, if you join in a company, you will get to habituated like using the Teams. Okay, into it. Is it clear? You can information where you can call, where you can share the screen via this option. Okay, if you are online or offline, the status will be coming like this. Okay. So if your work, if you are available means which you are free. Busy means you are doing some work. You need to change your status from available to something it's working. You can say if you want to go for a break, no, you need to put like away. Okay, appears away means you're on break. In some companies, no, or if you leave the desk for some time, means if you leave for some time, 10 minutes, the system will lock automatically. Okay. So some companies, what happen if you go away for 1 hour, your manager will ask you where you went. Not on all companies, but in some companies, you need to make sure on mobile or somewhere you need to make it busy or available if your worker doesn't work. Okay, it is a two status. You need to going for a break. That's fine. In a lunch break, that is fine. But it depends upon how your manager is. If your manager is free, a whole day if you are away, that's not an issue. But it depends upon the manager to manager. It will change. Clear? These are the states where when you are meeting, it will go to in meeting. When you're free, it is available. When you're going for lunch break or dinner break, so you can keep it like appears away, be right back or something. When you're going like completed office, where it's if when you power off like laptop, it will go to the offline state. These are the things which you will see in the Teams options. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Yes, Sunny. Is that clear?
Yeah, these are the options where if you want to call some others, where you can search their email ID here and the email ID it will come. Then you can call the person and you can chit chat there. You can discuss something. If you want to share your screen, you can use this option to entire desktop or only one window, where you can share your desktop for other support. Okay. So this is about the Teams application. The Windows 10 basic troubleshooting, like any issues comes to your laptop, that is that things what we need to check and troubleshoot. Event yo, that is mandatory, where you will find all the troubleshooting related to the application systems, each and everything can be found. Task manager, like the running application services, each and everything can be seen in the process programs which are running, startup apps, user which are who is logged into the machine, details of the applications which are running, services which are things can be seen in the task manager. These are all are basic tasks which will help in any way. Means in any troubleshooting or anything where we will work with any one of the application or one of the services. Okay, we need to know at least the basics of at least these no. So it really, if you work for at least if you work for really at least 3 years or 4 years, so at least 2 years, you will get to know all this terminology in the production area. Am I clear what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
Whenever you're working in production at least for 2 years, 3 years, at least when you hands-on experience, you has to work on this area because these are the day-to-day activities where an L1 or L2 engineer will look into this particular things. So services, which is very important, if you can go to run and type services.msc, and this is the where some of the applications are not working. Each and every application has their own service, like patch has their own service called Windows Update. If a patching like this one, if applications are there, there is called other service will be there. Okay, Windows installer service will be there for the. So you can see Windows installer somewhere. Yeah, Windows installer. This is used when you install an application. This will help you for troubleshooting the issues. Okay, whenever any issues, and bit service, which is also very important. Background trans bits also very important service. Background intelligent transfer service. This plays a very key role. Okay, while troubleshooting any issues. Okay, because it will use for download option. Downloads whenever any issues comes, you need to just restart this particular. It's not started. Restart this particular service. Okay, that also will help. Most of the some important services are there, so that will help you in the when you restart the service. Some of the some of the issues may fix it, not 100%, but it will tries to fix some of the issues from the services. Is it clear? Let's say if you have 10 issues, if you see when you restart some of the important services. Okay, if you restart some of the important services, so most of the issues which are related to some of the issues may fix. Is it clear what I'm saying to you? So we'll write some of the services. So some of the services, some services like WMI services, which is very important. Okay. Then bits service is important. Windows installer. Windows installer service is important. Windows update is important. And SMS agent host will be common. When you have SCCM, there will be SMS agent host will be there. That is very important for SCCM services. But these and all are you can find in any machine in your laptop also you able to see. Okay. Background intelligent transfer, Windows management instrumentation. Okay. This is the full form. Okay. So where if you go here for Windows management instrument, this is also very important service to troubleshoot some of the, let me copy, Windows management instrumentation. So these are the one of the important service, and we can call as WMI, a shortcut. And bits we will call background intelligent transfer service. Okay, this is also very important service. This is used for downloading. Okay, so shortcut we can call it as bit service. Okay. Okay, so bits this name called WMI. These are the important services. Whenever you got any issues, based upon the issues, you need to restart the particular services. Windows update for patching. Any application related issues. MSA software. You need to restart the service. This is the SCCM client service, SMS agent host is. So you will get to know later. Okay. So these are the some of the services which are very important in the issues to fix the particular issues. Documentation is very important. You need to make your own documentation in a good way. Is it clear? So one of the important thing is documentation. So whatever you know, you need to present either in a PPT or in a Word documentation, which is understandable to others. And if you want to see the document in the later time, you can easily fix those issues. For example, you know one issue, how to fix it, you make a document. And whenever you have an issues later after 6 months or 1 year, you can simply reopen the document and you can troubleshoot those issues. Am I clear what I'm saying to you? So documentation also very, very
Yes, sir.
important. Yeah. And services would be fine. It's completed, which are important services. Registry keys. So registry also plays a major role. Okay. If you go to run and type REGEDIT edit, click yes, you will see some of the important services. Like most, these are the keys. Okay. H key local machine. Your machine specific keys will be reside here. Users means user information, current user information will be here. Okay. Some system configurations will be in root. Okay. Some system configuration will mainly we will work with either HK local machine or user. Mostly 80% we will work with the HK local machine. Some softwares, because whenever you install a software or any OS level, if you want to change something, that will be stored under HK local machine. Your user information will be saved here. Is it clear? Is it clear what I'm saying to you? It is like your GPO only, like your GPO. If you want to block editing something, if you want to do not, if you want to block something in the Internet Explorer or somewhere some settings want to modify, each and everything can be done from this registry key. Means somewhere that key is exist that you need to modify and you need to change accordingly. Is it clear what I'm saying to you? This registry key will be very important, but you cannot play and మనం ఏం పడితే అది చేయకూడదు అనమాట. You need to be very cautious while doing, but if it is very important, then for a specific key you can change the particular things. Am I clear what I'm saying to you? So for example, if you see here, there is information, right? Microsoft Edge and all, am I right? These are the some of the softwares which are installed. HKey local machine software, Microsoft. Mm, sorry. HKey local machine software, Windows current version. Not here. Software, Microsoft. Mm, so uninstall. Not here. So let's search here. Software information stored in registry. S- So it will be under somewhere HK local means software Windows stored. Not here. So These registry keys are very important. Is it clear? You got the information? Yes or no?
Yes, Sunny.
So the if you want to do indirect changes, if you want to some of the troubleshooting where we will work with the registry keys, because each and every application will sit somewhere, or each and every component you graphically do something, but if you want to stop or restrict, you will do via GPO, but in the GPO in the backend it will work with the registry keys. Clear? That is a design in the backend design which is done by Microsoft software. Microsoft Windows. So uninstall. The path is very long. Okay. So Microsoft. You can click on the keyword W. So if you want to go somewhere, it will easily reopens to it. So clear? Current version. Then uninstall. So that you can see the softwares what we have discussed. If you want to do some changes to the ARP, but we cannot change it. It's not recommendable, but I am saying the usage. What is the importance of the registry key? If you want to change this name to something, only for as it is a test machine, I am doing it, but do not do modification in the production. Is it clear on the machines? This is just to know what is the importance of the registry key. Clear? Is it clear what I'm saying to you? For example, you can search in the Google like stop restrict opening CMD from registry. So restrict opening CMD from registry key. So you will say how to disable Windows 10 command prompt on Windows 10. You will find some blocks. You open it, then you see go to Windows or go to GP edit, and they are saying navigate to user configuration, go to administrative templates and go to system. Then you can do the prevent enable. So yes or no. Then what happen? Whenever you open CMD, it will say it will block. Or you need to go to the this registry key, go to the Windows, then go to create a new key. It's saying disable CMD and enable the 32 word and saying the value to 2. And then your command. So now our command prompt is working, right? If you open command prompt, you put lot of commands, it's working, everything. So there is given two options. Either graphically, if you want, you can go to gpedit.msc. So if I want to go to gpedit.msc, then they are saying go to user configurations. See here, user configuration administrator and system. So let me expand this here. Under the user configurations, it's with administrative templates, system. Then you need to go to search for the prevent access to command prompt. So click here, then you have an option. Then you have an option to prevent access to command prompt. Before to it, we will see the registry key also present in the system. What registry key is there? Okay. So we won't change, but we'll go and see what is the value over here. Okay. I will go to the registry key. Then let me go to the user configurations. User configurations. What is the path? HKey local means software policies. Software policies, Microsoft Windows. Under that, you need to create a key. Under Windows, you need to create a key called system, and the system, then you need to create one more called disable CMD. Then you need to create a value, then it will work. This is a manual way, registry keys and all. But the same way, is it systems are present here? We are in right path, H key current user, okay. H key, H key current user, software policies. Okay, we are in software policies, Microsoft. Software policies, Microsoft, Windows. Under Windows, we do not find at least system because none of the configurations are refresh it. None of the configurations are enabled. So we'll minimize this one. Now what we'll do, we will go to the GP edit, which we done now, group policy, then double click and then enable and say disable the command prompt script processing also. So so now see, you are blocking the command prompt completely. It's not working. It won't work because we have been disabled it using a group policy management. In this way, you can do whatever you want. There is hundreds of settings are available. This is one of the example. Whatever you see graphically, if you want to block anything, that can be possible. I will not configure it. Okay. So then our settings will work. Let's open CMD. Yeah, it's working. Yes or no? So that is the importance of this group policy. You can block the C drive, a lot of informations will be available, control all delete options. So remove changing the passwords, display options are there, or folder a group policies, local logon, power management, removal drives. If you want to block the pen drive, if you want to insert a pen drive, if you want to block it, you can do it. These are the important things. This is for the users. In the same way, if you go to the system in the computer, you will find hundreds of things here. If you want to block the C drive access, restrict to HTML, boot drive, shutdown, logon, hundreds of info means whatever you do that you want to block using this information, you can do it via GPO. This is a local one. In the morning, we saw some GPOs, right? From there, they will apply some group policies this to this machine that will restrict here. Is it clear about GPO? Local GP edit and all. That is the importance of the GPO. Is it clear? Hello.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. We have